At that time, Patrick was in a daycare, and his teacher, I think she noticed as the first person the changes in Patrick's personality and Patrick's behavior in a school.
It was like from a different world. The size of that tumor, I just couldn't believe my eyes, what I saw. And it was really a long night. I mean, we didn't sleep that night.
At the Children's Brain Tumor Foundation, our mission is to improve the treatment, quality of life, and long-term outlook for children who've been diagnosed with brain or spinal cord tumors. And we support those families from the time of diagnosis through the lifetime of the child.
In one of my fits of looking on Google, one of the first links that came up was a link to the Children's Brain Tumor Foundation website, and I registered for the online community. It was so empowering for me as a parent to know that I wasn't alone.
Getting basic information when your child's treated is critical, so these families connect with our resource guide.
When you have doctors standing in front of you saying the pathology is a medulloblastoma or a glioblastoma or a juvenile polycystic astrocytoma, if you're not in the medical field, those can be some pretty intimidating words. And certainly having a resource where that information is broken down in layman's terms, it's invaluable.
The Children's Brain Tumor Foundation helps parents understand the need to be an advocate for their child.
When you advocate for yourself, you're seeking help. You're saying, I'm here, I'm ready, I'm willing to able to learn.
If you don't advocate for your own child, nobody's going to be there to do it for you.
With our board's commitment that no family would ever walk this path alone, we created the Family to Family program. The Family to Family program helps connect newly diagnosed parents and siblings and survivors with those families who've already been down the path of a diagnosis.
I was able to connect with other parents who were in the same boat as us, and this way we had empathy as opposed to sympathy. We were able to share the trials and errors.
Being a parent who has a child who has brain tumor, right? You know what you're talking about. You're facing the fear, you're facing the reality, you're facing the truth.
When I spoke with a couple other parents, I was able to see other kids that went through it, and I was able to see for myself that there is hope.
Survivors with brain and spinal cord tumors and families often have challenges throughout their life, and the survivorship program focuses on helping kids be as independent as possible who've had a diagnosis of a brain or spinal cord tumor.
I remember going through treatment and admiring so many of the people who volunteered when I was sick and who helped me when I was sick, and I think that was my ultimate goal, to give back. And, you know, Children's Brain Tumor Foundation gave me that opportunity.
Connecting a survivor to a mentor is one of the most important things we can do as an organization to help them connect with someone who's been down the path before.
Being a mentor at the Children's Brain Tumor Foundation has been an incredible honor.
Since brain tumors are the #1 cancer killer among children, there was a logical reason to have an industry that does so well based on reaching out to children to then do good for children. I think it's really important that LIMA has a very tangible project that they know where their money is going.
Our partnership with the Licensing Industry Merchandisers Association is critical to fund the Children's Brain Tumor Tissue Consortium. Our partnership with LIMA has allowed us to significantly expand our investment in our research program. To date, the Tissue Consortium has banked over 1,000 different unique tissue samples from patients across the nation in partnership with our consortium members.
I do think they're going to be able to find a cure for brain tumors, and I do think that the Tissue Consortium is one way that we're going to get there.
In partnership with the Licensing Industries Merchandisers Association, we've developed Monumental Mondays on Facebook. Monumental Mondays are a way for our families to share monumental moments in the lives of their survivors.
Somebody for the first time ever referring to my daughter as a survivor, I would say that was probably my Monumental Monday.
The Walk to End Children's Brain Tumors is an important activity for our organization. It allows families, survivors, and the community to come out and rally together and support our cause.
My family and I are participating in the Children's Brain Tumor Foundation Walk to support the Children's Brain Tumor Foundation and all the activities they do, and to help raise money for a wonderful organization who has done so much for us.
The Heads Up Conference, sponsored by the Children's Brain Tumor Foundation, is held at Camp Make a Dream in Montana. Can't Make a Dream is structured around providing a week's worth of fun, activities, and connections to brain tumor survivors across the country.
I had an amazing time in Montana. It opened my eyes to a lot of things. It helped me acknowledge my past.
The grassroots events that the Children's Brain Tumor Foundation provides for the kids and their families are so important because it lets them feel normal.
Standing in the corner of the room on the Big Apple Circus and seeing all of that smiles, seeing all of that happy faces is the most beautiful thing.
Thank you so much for your support tonight, but we need you to do more. Nationwide, we need to expand our programs and services for families and survivors. Help us do more for our kids and families. They deserve it.
The community should support the Children's Brain Tumor Foundation because it's a lifeline for so many survivors like me. It's given us hope. It's given us a second chance at life, even after, we've been in remission. I'm stronger because of my cancer.
I swear I live